Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, this is a super beta, okay? Usually I do betas. This is a super beta. I just wanted to get this out to you as fast as possible. There's tons of problems with it, um, but most of it is working. But um, anytime, um, well, I can't really explain it unless I run it. But so let's run it and let's look at what we're looking at first. Okay, so this is the idea that I had to use drawstring erasers, and it works good. There's a little blinking, but all you need to do is, well, it's not done yet, but if I use pcopy, there won't be any blinking, and it'll function just fine. This is in place of get input. You don't need to use it, and I'm proving it right now. So what I do is I draw the character up in the corner, then I hit the space bar. That's the eraser string. I hit the space bar again. I get my first enemy sprite, which is a snake with a little rattle. I hit the space bar again. That's the string eraser for that particular sprite. They're all different. If you read the instructions on the previous video, you'll understand how to do this, hopefully. I hit the spacebar again. This is my magic spell, and I erase that with its own string eraser. The next spacebar starts the game, and so we have the snake moving around independently, as you can see, but if he goes outside the boundaries, we're going to get an FC error, and this is what I mean about super beta. I haven't put boundaries in yet, so this is going to keep happening if he goes off the screen. But as you can see, it's working, and I can move this character around, and the snake moves around all by himself. He's not pursuing me, but if he touches me, I'll die. And that's not programmed in yet either. Alright, so we can see that this is working, and the only problem is we have a blink. But if we use the pcopy format, there will be no blinking, so use your imagination. There's a lot going on in the background, a lot of double checking, and basic is slow. So my guy isn't, as quick as he could be, but this is basic. And so I've proven this much. Now I want to show you the rest of it. And if you look here, you can see his staff is the spell is readied on the staff. Okay, but if I move him around, it suddenly turns white, and that's because I haven't gotten the coordinates to move around with the spell on the wand. Okay, it's just an empty wand, so I have to put in the coordinates, which is very easy. I just don't have time right now because I actually just finished with what I'm going to show you next. This is if I can get him to stay in the boundaries, I have to do it a few times so he comes towards me, or it's going to keep doing this. Alright, let's get him back in towards me. Nope, not yet. Come on, keep. Alright, so if I hit the button, there it goes. There's my projectile, and we're attempting to hit the snake. And normally you'd be able to move the guy around and then hit the projectile. The projectile, as you can see, is not following the wand right now. So as soon as that goes out of the border, I'm going to get an error. So I need to fix the border problem. I'm going to do that last. The next thing I'm going to do when I get time, because I just did this where it throws it, the next thing I have to do is get it to stay on the staff no matter where I am and project it, instead of me moving around and then it projecting it way down at the bottom where it's not supposed to be, like that. Okay, and that projectile is moving pretty fast, and I could almost hit that snake, but it's a matter of, aiming. So, once I do that, I can throw the projectile anywhere on the screen. I'll fix the boundaries, so if the snake hits a wall, he doesn't try to go outside the wall. And the same thing with the projectile. Once it's done with its travel, meaning it either hits the snake or a wall, then, and I just got him, it will stop instead of giving me an error, and the snake will die. So either I or the snake will, win. So that's it. This was just a quick video. I know some of my videos are wicked long and people don't have time to watch them. It's understandable. You just have to navigate through. If you use your mouse, you can find different sections that you want to go to. Just do that. um, Other than that, that's it. We finally got snow and we really got hit. We got about 8.5 inches of snow last night. Excuse me, we got about 7.5 last night, or 7, and then it snowed another 1.5 inches during the day, and so we got our first winter storm of the year. Normally we get snow in November, typically, or the beginning of December, and it was a month off. Actually about a month and a half off. So I like snow. A lot of people around here that I talk to don't. I don't know why. I like the way it looks. I don't enjoy shoveling it, and it was wet, heavy snow, so it was really hard to move around. And anyways, let's get some messages going. I'm sure people are going to be interested in this. It's a little mini game that I'm doing. I got sick of, Ultimate and Suburbia, so this is kind of to get an idea of what I really want to do for Ultimate. Do we want to do the turn-taking traditional RPG, or do we want a more action adventure role-playing kind of game where you're facing live enemies like this, where they I'm now I'm kind of leaning towards that. It will still be an adventure role-playing game, but instead of having all these different boxes, we'll just have a title screen, then we'll go right into the game. And I'm going to have another character. This is only the magician or the wizard. There's also going to be a fighter on the screen, just two characters, and you're going to control both characters with the same joystick. So I think either the fighter will follow. I think, I don't know. One will be in front of the other, I think, because have either that or they could be side by side like this. What do you think would be better? I don't know. Should one lead the other, or should they be side by side? And this guy could throw a spell, and this guy could throw a sword. Um, that would be the turn taking and try to hit the enemies. And of course, there's going to be grass and mountains and different things depending on what screen you're on. I'm going to try to make it fit all on one, in one program versus making all these multiple tapes. That's the goal here, and there'll be some kind of a goal. You will have to find certain objects or something. I haven't come up with that yet. So any ideas and any comments on this, please go ahead. If if you have anything to say, just even if it's a sentence, go ahead and add to the discussion to try to tell me what would be best to do here and what you think about this new technique. So that's it. If anybody still doesn't understand how this works, I could provide a short bit of code in the description that is just a basic routine of drawstring erasing, but it's not really that hard to do. But some people still might need help. Don't be afraid to ask, okay? So take care, and I'll see you at a future date, hopefully sooner than later. Goodbye.